Okay, so today I'm gonna show you guys the power of Magnus, the new tank of Archon. So this video has my arenas and also my tournament for this week as well, just testing out Magnus, and I think he's as close to the king of Archon when it comes to 3-starring people. That's really tanky, and I'm only using him 4 stars right now. So this next match, I'm gonna use him to beat Thorin and Mabe, number 2. And this video actually already pre-recorded, so I'm just doing a voiceover. I picked the one that's more relevant and the one that you guys, that all these combinations of heroes. Come on, number 2. Oh, finally. So I use these team to beat them. Usually you see Mabe try to use Elios. Sometimes I use Lucky before Magnus, but since Magnus comes in, I just use Elios. So first, definitely you want to kill Mabe for this matchup. And she just died. She's dead. Pretty simple, I think. Now your second target is a monkey. Pretty much just use any skill you have on them. Magnus doesn't give you the damage that some people think he would. Magnus only gives the durability and tankiness, because Archon can definitely beat any team before as well, but it's so tough for an Archon team, even artists, to have full HP after like a hard battle against Troyan or against this mirror matches like artists. Now with Magnus, it's a very high possibility, like as you've seen in this video, or you will see in the next couple matches, that you actually can 3-star against the hardest team out there. Maybe one hour 99% or 1 hour 100 time that you just mess you up and you die and you don't get 3-star. That's fine, but most of the time, if not all, you're gonna be able to 3-star all these hard teams with careful battles, I think. I mean, especially at the beginning. Like now that it's like 3v5, you don't really have to think much, but at the beginning, try to take one down quickly. I can just auto with this one, but I guess I was just playing around with it. I'm gonna slow it down so I can see his amazing attack. And he's only 4 rarity, so. I should get Magnus 5 rarity by tonight, I think. Some people already got him 5 rarity, 5 stars, so I wish I had 5 stars doing my tournament. It could have helped a lot, I think. But this tournament, I'm just gonna be testing out heroes, see what works, see what doesn't, and then we can just try to get a perfect 20 again next week, hopefully, with Magnus. I'm just wasting time. Okay, good. So let's see what's the next match. So yeah, you should be able to beat. This is my arena shot. Should be able to beat all of them. 3-star. No matter what team they are. Okay, this is my tournament. I already did 11 matches, and then I decided to record some matches. My previous 11 matches I haven't lost yet. As you can see, 637,000 points for 11 matches. Let's do a quick calculation. How much is that? Yeah, that's about 58,000 average. So I was beating artists and stuff. So for this matchup, it's very easy. You see Lucky and you see Mabe. The thing that you want to look out for is Archon. Archon is so much RNG that try to avoid him, at least for beginning, until you get used to it. But once you get used to it, you definitely can take Archon. But Archon sometimes can attack 3 times, like 10 times in a row if he wants to, and crits all the time. So especially when your Magnus is like level 4 stars and not 6 or 7 stars, that could change everything too. So I think, yeah, while I was talking, I tried to trick Sacred to heal Mabe instead of Lucky. So I attacked Mabe first, and then let Sacred heal the lowest HP, which was Mabe, and then I kill Lucky. So that's another trick. And Elios, you're supposed to use third skill right away, so you can attack Mabe to trick Sacred. If there's no Lucky and you want to kill Mabe right away, then you can just focus Mabe. You don't even need to trick Sacred to healing anybody, because there's only one non-Archon anyway. Sometimes you kill Mabe instantly, sometimes you do not, but usually it should be fine. And with Magnus, I would avoid Elios' team sometime, because you're so tanky and you lack damage. And when you lack damage, you might not be able to kill like Elios and Beastman. That's very tanky. Like, there's a lot of heal, a lot of taunts from Suna. So sometimes you might run out of time. So just an advice there. I know this video is pretty long, but yeah, I might not talk the whole video, but this is just the fights I was doing, and you guys can look at it. There's, I think, lots of combinations of heroes like Artis, Lucky, Suna, Mabe, Tyros. Sometimes there's Elias, things like that. All this combination, and Troran, obviously we just did that. So we see a Mabe, use Elias with Magnus. If you don't see a Mabe, you can use Mabe instead of Elias to silence Sacred. So it's something like this. If I see a team and you can tell exactly what team you're supposed to be using in terms of heroes. So, and then once you get used to it, you definitely can just, instantly know what to do. Okay, so now I switched to Mabe instead of Elias, because there's no Mabe, so there's no reason for me to use Elias right now. So I'm gonna silence Sacred and kill Lucky, obviously. So right now I'm fighting with Argon against Argon, right? So that's fine. But sometimes Argon just so annoying that can take one of your heroes out. Especially when Magnus is pretty low. I mean, in terms of rarity, he's only 4. I think when he's 7, I think he would be unstoppable. Again, as you can see, we fighting against max team right now. So I was looking if my map had silent skill. If I do, if she does, then I'll silence Sacred. And sometimes you don't want to attack Sacred, because if you attack Sacred, there's a dodge bonus buff on her, and then when you try to silence, then you're not going to be able to silence, and it could change the tide of the battle when you cannot silence Sacred. So keep in mind with that. So sometimes I try not to attack Sacred, even if I want to attack kill Sacred, because I don't want her to have the dodge bonus, which I wouldn't be able to silence or reset initiative with Mabe. Yeah, it's like right now, like Argon is hiding. If I can attack Argon, everything would be so much easier. Argon is a very good defensive team. I mean, I'm talking about the enemy, by the way. Not he's just not too reliable for attacking. So the reason I'm right, I could just auto, but I want to have the full HP for the next battle, because this is tournament, right? You don't, if was arena, I would just auto everything, and well, not everything, but half of the battle at least. So right now I'm trying to do low damage so I could heal one more time with Sacred, but I might not be able to do so, because they probably, like right now they just die. So sometimes I just fight all these heroes so I can prolong the battle, so I can heal maybe one more time or 2 more times, so I can have full HP, so that I don't waste my heal. Waste my heal kit. I guess I forgot to turn down the audio for this one, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm fighting against Magnus too, as you can see. And I just kill Mabe right away with Elias. One tip, when you fight against Magnus, it's best to take him down first. I know it's like, why should we take down a tank first? Especially an Archon tank, but taking down Magnus first will make your life much easier. Why? Because if you try to attack Sacred, Magnus will taunt you when Sacred is low, and while you back and forth with Sacred and Magnus, Sacred's gonna have heals again, and it's just gonna be back and forth fight, and it just waste your time, if not lose your battle. Yeah, like right now I don't know why I'm attacking Sacred, but I've learned my lesson that I should just kill Magnus. See, it's just not worth it. So just kill Magnus, get him out of the way, the battle, and then just auto or kill Sacred after that. It should be fine. Since I think we don't like Tyros because he's so strong, right? When he crits and all, he does a lot of damage. But against Magnus does not take critical hits. He doesn't get critical hits from anybody. So that's why Argon is more of a danger to Magnus than Tyros. So I rather fight against Tyros than Argon. Especially Argon is so RNG, and sometimes it just does so much damage. So I'm not scared of Tyros at all as a tank, as Magnus. But with Argon, sometimes it just attack 3 times. Every attack that he does is 3 attacks. So and every attack has like what, 2 strikes. So he does 6 strikes every attack. And that actually hurts, especially when you're not max. See, I met this battle much longer than I should have. If I could just attack Magnus, After Mape died, I could have just probably won already. But it's all about testing. It's very early. I know most people do not like, well, not most people, but some people don't like having, you know, another Archon tank in the Archon army. But maybe they just want to complete Archons, faction. And maybe they want to move on to some other faction. Maybe there's no more Archon. I don't think there's another Archon coming out or in the near future. This should be it. They just want to complete it. Maybe they have other ideas in mind, but I guess I'm thinking they just want to complete it and move on. Hopefully that's the case. But yeah, people will probably see all Archons now in the arena. Well, you also gotta keep in mind it has been 6 months already since Arthas came out, so maybe it's time for people to have Arthas now. I just got my Arthas too. I didn't want to get Arthas because my Elios was doing the same thing, beating everything anyway, so I didn't want to spend so much money on Arthas. Oh yeah, this actually should be a very easy team to beat, because if you look at their damage, you only see Tyros and Mape. Elios don't really do damage actually. So when you see Tyros and Mape, should be an easy team as a damages to beat. At least again Magnus. You see Tyros, you see Mape, you see Argon, Arthas, and Sekref. That's a different story. Most of the time you will beat it 3-star. You will beat it 2-star most of the time too. But sometimes Argon just does so much. And it's very critical for Magnus to have 7-star, because each star gives him about 10k damage, HP or something. It gives a lot of damage too, but you don't really care about damage as a tank. But he does good damage, so. And every time, not every time, but some time or more than half of the time when your hero gets attacked, Magnus will attack the enemies like a counter attack. So it's pretty good consistently if you have high damage. So yeah, and I believe the higher the stars, the more damage you do. I believe upgrading the rarity will give you the most in terms of damage, but less in terms of other stats compared to the gear upgrades. Gear upgrade will give you the overall everything, right? But rarity will give you much more on damage and HP. So yeah, but most of the time gear is better than rarity, especially for damage, for DPS, damage dealer. But for tank, it can be good too if people just keep focusing you. But for artists, for Elios, the leaders, you don't really need high rarity, 6, 7-star. I think 4-star Elios could do the job fine. 4, 5-star artists could do the job fine, but you cannot unlock artists with 4 stars. So even Abaddon, like people have been using Abaddon with 4 or 5 stars, and it does the job fine, because Abaddon don't care about the damage. All his spells is based on HP percentage, so it doesn't really matter, even if he's 6-star, 7-star, or 4-star. The only thing it does is make his HP higher. That's it. And his damage, this single attack damage, which is not too bad, but not very important. What's the next battle? Let's see. Okay, this is a team that I'm talking about. Most of the time you will beat this. So you attack Mape first. Try to kill her. Sometimes you kill her even before Sacred Heal, like right now. Okay, that's great. So that's good news. Sometimes you're done, that's fine too. Most of the time you'll be fine. I just wish there's a way to attack again when he's in hiding mode. He does good damage, but I cannot attack him. And every time you crit people, his initiative goes up. That's one of his passive. It's very annoying. Like Tyros poses almost no threat against Magnus because he doesn't deal critical damage on Magnus at all. So he actually doesn't really do a lot of damage to anybody now. And with shields, with Magnus shield, with Arthur's shield is OP mechanism in the game. When you have shield, Tyros cannot reset initiatives of anybody if you don't get damage. If only the shield gets damaged, Tyros will reset 0 initiative on your heroes. So with Magnus, he gives like 13% of shield buff, which is great, even more than Arthur's. And most of the time, you actually finish the battle with full HP and almost full shield, sometimes full shield, which is amazing. So I just think that Magnus is the answer because it's so hard to 3-star Arthur's team before, if not impossible. Or if RNG, doesn't, most of the time RNG doesn't play in your role, right? Doesn't play it plays a major role, but it doesn't play in your favor. So you will not 3 stars against Arthurs. But with Magnus it's like, it's so simple. Well, not simple, I'm just saying that it's much easier now. Even Magnus against Magnus, it's a possibility, high possibility that you can 3-star, just like what I did earlier against Magnus. Because as the attacker, you have a more, when you attack some hero in the arena or tournament, you attack first, even if you have the same speed of each hero. Why? Because you're the attacker. I guess that's why people keep saying there's an AI buff, that they get so much more RNG that play in their favor much more than our favor. I mean, it makes sense because they make all our heroes faster somehow when we attack. So it makes sense to make RNG better for the AI. Let's see if we have any more battles. We've won more, 2, I don't know. Usually. So in this tournament, I think I lost to Elias Beastman. My time just ran out. I just did not have the damage to kill Lucky. It was Elias, Sacred, Lucky, Monkey, and Suna. I tried it, and Lucky was dodging like crazy, and Suna was taunting like crazy. They were not doing damage to my team. Neither was my team. I was not doing damage to them either. So the time just ran out, and I lost so much point for that. So I guess that's my lesson. If I want to kill Elias Beastman, I can just use Arthur's Beastman to 3-star it. I did it before and should be easy. So I guess this team was what? Arthur's, Sacred, Tyros, Seek and Mape. Yeah, I can just use Elios to kill Mape instantly. I think I made a mistake in this battle because I don't know why I did not kill Seek right away. Like right now, I'm gonna switch to something because I believe I'm gonna kill Seek with my Tyro Cyclone. So I did even I stopped attacking Seek. See, I didn't want to waste my attack, right? I'm gonna do my Cyclone next anyway. But funny thing is, Seek just gonna taunt right here, which just make things longer. I should have just killed him. So yeah, it doesn't make you lose the battle. It just make it longer. So yeah, when we all get Magnus to 7 rarity, 7 stars, I think he should do a lot better in terms of tanking, in terms of the damaging, because he actually attacks a lot. You see that? He keep attacking people, but they keep dodging. And he's not doing so much damage as a tank. But once he get his 7 rarity, I think it should make a big difference. I'm not gonna like rush to get 7 rarity though. That's not me. I spend wisely. That's what I tell myself and other people. I would definitely max all my energies during the double experience, heroic adventures experience event, because you get so much out of it. You get double money, you get double rewards, and the cost to refresh, node or campaign any battle is half of that, and you get double shots and everything. It's amazing. So even if I have to spend $20 a day to max my energies, I think it's much worth it, and I would do it if your goal is to upgrade your gears and items, which is my goal. So every time I see the heroic adventure, the double experience, I'm gonna max it every day. For 3 days, that's $60 or $70. That's fine. So why you earn money if you don't spend, right? I mean, we all in quarantine. Well, at least most of us. So what can you do? Whatever makes you happy. No judgment. So I haven't had a battle. This should be easy too. You see, only the damage. That's the tip that I want to give people. Is like during a tournament, because tournament the idea is to have full HP, right, and 3 stars. So you don't want to you want to come out battle unscathed, meaning full HP and as high HP as you can, so you don't waste your heal kit. So when you see right now, I see 2 healers. I see Azariel and Sacred. The only damager that I see is Tyros and Mabe, which pretty much nothing against Magnus. So what I did here, I tricked Sacred to heal Mabe. So I used my 3rd skill on Elios to reveal Mabe and attack Mabe to get her low HP than Azariel, and Sacred heal Mabe. So I attack Azariel instead. I mean, it's good if you can kill Azariel instantly, right? Because of her buff and passive and stuff. So if you see an Azariel and a Mabe like this, it's no point killing Mabe first, because Mabe will get the Sacred heal, she will get Azariel heal, she will get Azariel passive. It's just so many things. Okay, so I think this is probably the last battle. If not, then I think I'm gonna stop talking. I've been talking all day anyway. So if you have any questions, just put down in the comment. Yep. And yeah, we'll see how this plays out with Magnus and everything, and see if there's new heroes coming that actually can take down the Archon King, Magnus. Right. See you guys later. Stay safe. Let's see if there's another battle. So I wish there would be a way for me to fast forward this, but I don't want to, disrupt my recording. So let's see if there's another battle. If not, then that's good. If it is, then yeah, then I'll just go away. Peace out. Great, that's the last. Okay, that's it.